Hi, I'm Alfie and this is my quick 5-minute guide on how to perform online. Making money, growing engagement, learning on the job and staying sane. Now there's a few different platforms that you can stream your live show on. Periscope, Zoom, Twitch, Facebook Live, Instagram Live and many, many more. They each have their good bits and their bad bits, but it's up to you to choose which one suits whatever show you want to do. Whichever you choose, make sure you're very comfortable with whatever software you are using. If in doubt, keep it simple. There are some amazing platforms and programs to make your all singing, all dancing live stream show extravaganza. But if you're like me, you'll probably f*** that up within 2 minutes of going live. So make sure you stick to what you know and what you're comfortable with. Because if you are comfortable and happy, your audience is comfortable and happy. And make sure you have a practice run because you don't want to get there with a live audience in front of you and suddenly realise that you don't know what's going on. Make sure you do a sound check before the show. Make sure your Wi-Fi is strong and connected. You don't need lots of expensive equipment. I just use my phone, Facebook, and this little Bluetooth speaker here. Does me proud. I've been streaming drag brunch shows on Facebook Live every Saturday from my bedroom. I chose Facebook because that's where I have the most engagement and the best audience reach. Facebook is very simple to use, both for you and your audience, and it's a great way to catch the casual scrollers and gain more viewers. Speaking of casual scrollers, I put a lot of thought into how to make my live streams as visually engaging as I can. So every Saturday morning, I spend 2 hours going from this to this. The idea is to capture people's attention so that people scrolling through Facebook have something worth stopping for and tuning into. Find a place in your house that's big enough, well lit and interesting. Buy yourself a tacky gold curtain, I don't know. Stand out in a sea of news articles and memes. Once people are watching your live stream, your job is to keep them there. Engage with the audience, just like you would at any live show. I found that taking the time to read the comments and respond to them was a great way of making the audience feel connected. Encourage the audience to contribute, so you can ask them questions like, where are you tuning in from? Or what are you drinking? Or just get them to say hi and let you know that they've tuned in. Encourage the audience to ask you questions and encourage them to use the emojis as applause. If there's someone else in your house, get them to read through the comments and pick out some good ones for you. That way you don't have to read every single comment and you can keep the show flowing a bit better. Not only that, but it's really good to have someone else in the room to bounce off of. A two-way engagement is very, very important. It gives you both something to feed off, and otherwise you're just playing into an empty void and your audience might as well just tune into Netflix. So make it feel just like a live show. Which leads on nicely to my next point, make an event of it. Make posters for your social media, you can make an event page, you can make a trailer, advertise it like it's a real gig. I encourage people to get themselves a little drink. It's all about giving the audience a genuine live experience, an interaction and a moment. My socks match everything here, by the way, just so you all know. There's a number of ways you can monetize your live show. You can sell tickets in advance and send out a private link to your streaming platform, or you can host your live publicly and free and ask people for tips or donations. I found that the latter works the best for me, so I stream on Facebook Live. It's a free show, but I take a moment to remind people that there is a donation link, which I've put in the comments, and that people can donate if they are willing and able. PayPal and Buy Me a Coffee seem to be the easiest ones to use. If this all sounds like a lot to take on, don't worry. No one's expecting you to be an expert at live streams. I've never live streamed a show before lockdown, so I've had to learn very quickly what to do and what not to do. Now I've just been sharing with you things that I found helpful through my experience of trial and error, but what might work for me might not work for you. So do what's best for you. If you're having fun, then the audience is having fun. Performing online is tough, especially if you're the type of act that relies heavily on audience participation. There's nothing quite like performing in a room with a real live audience. I found doing online shows exhausting. Suddenly you're not just a performer, you're the sound tech, lighting person, camera person, social media person, and you're providing enough energy to fill you and the audience. If you need to, take a break. If you're not enjoying your show, your audience aren't enjoying your show. Remember, these live stream shows are a way of you to connect with your audience and give your audience something exciting to do while all the venues are shut. It's not going to be perfect, and that is okay. So we've spoken about things that you can do to make your live stream show capture and engage your audience. Now it's up to you to entertain them. So what are you waiting for? Give it a go. Go live.